Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel. And for those of you who are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Perhaps this video just showed up for you and you clicked on it. Maybe someone referred you to the channel. I always believe in synchronicities. I always believe that things happen for a reason. So there very well could be messages for you, personal messages that you're meant to hear. I definitely believe in that. And I've heard many of you have been talking about how these messages come at the right time, that you will just be thinking about something or going through something, and one of the videos will come up and you'll just click on it, and it has everything to do with what you've been going through, and it's been clarifying things for you. So that's just amazing. As if you are new to the channel, just to let you know, I am someone who does personal readings. So yes, I am a medium, as I stated, but I'm also a divine channeler. I'm very much known for my divine channeling, and I'm also a spirit extractor specialist. And that's for someone who has very severe psychic attacks, attachments. I do really severe cases. I can do it all over the world, and this work is done remotely. And it's very unique work. I don't do it like anyone else. So if that's something that may be your case, you can definitely contact me, theparanormalpriestess.com. You can contact me on my contact page, and I will look into those cases and see if I'm guided to work with you, if the case is for the highest good. I have to check out lots of different avenues when it comes to especially paranormal cases. When it comes to readings, I always check to see if someone is a client that's a vibrational match. Again, it all has to be through higher guidance, so I always pay attention to that. But if you are interested in a reading, if these videos speak to you and you feel like you want to step forward and you want to get some clarity, you've been going through things, please let me know. You can contact me again, theparanormalpriestess.com, my contact page that will connect you to my email. And just give me a few days to get back to you because of the inquiries, and I will let you know either way if I'm being guided to work with you, and then I can let you know to just pay for the session and we'll schedule it. So I am definitely here for that, and it's awesome to be here on YouTube to also help to bring out messages for the general public. And if you are new to the channel, I do this every single month as far as these particular messages, the angelic monthly messages, but I am here every single Sunday. So you can find me here weekly. For these messages, they're very, very special to me. I love when I get to do these monthly messages, and this might be something that you may want to just favorite or like, because there might be things that you can go back to later on, again, because this is for the entire month of March. I knew March was going to be a pretty amazing month. I was already getting a heads up about that. So I don't know. Let me know if you're getting the same type of thing. I get a lot of comments saying that, you've gotten very similar messages, and that's really great to know. And I love when you guys leave messages down below, comments down below, because it always lets me know that as I'm bringing through these messages from the divine beings, that you are also receiving those very same messages, and we're validating or reconfirming each other, which is really, really great and very important. And also with the personal sessions that I do, I love when someone is saying to me, well, I have been receiving those very same messages. I just wasn't really sure if I could trust it. And I love to be able to revalidate or reconfirm your very real abilities. So it's really awesome. So I'm very blessed, and I'm very grateful for the mission work that I do as a twin flame. But if you do know someone who is not a twin flame, that's perfectly fine, because if I'm guided to work with them, I can do a medium session, bring through loved ones on the other side. Even a general angelic reading, if you're not a twin flame, an angel reading, it's going to help you in so many areas of your life. Everything from your love life to your life purpose to your health, to anything and everything that's going to be best for you to know and the highest good for you to know. And like I said, these messages are very detailed. We go in deep into things. So there's a lot there, and I always suggest that if you're able to record it in some sort of way, either by writing it or digitally recording it. But I can certainly see anyone benefiting from these types of readings. So just to make sure that people understand, yes, I'm a twin flame, and I most definitely offer twin flame readings. A majority of them are twin flame readings, but it does not mean that I don't do readings for other people. I definitely do. It's just whatever's going to be necessary. So just keep that in mind in case you do know someone and maybe you've had an excellent experience when you had a reading with me and you are a twin flame, but you know somebody who isn't a twin flame and you're wondering, I don't know if Elizabeth does readings that aren't for twin flames. Yes, I most certainly do. I have in the past and I still continue to. So just wanted to just announce that. So on to the messages. And as usual, I love to know if you are getting synchronicities with this video, and I always let you know if I'm getting synchronicities. I love it. It's so much fun, but most importantly, it's always showing us that these messages, it's showing the truth and the validity of these messages. So I absolutely think that's great. So March is a big month. I know that, and let me get started with these. These I actually got down, so I was able to channel them. I did channel them physically, and then I actually was typing as I was physically speaking these, so that was kind of interesting there. Oh, before I start, actually, I want to thank everyone. I didn't want to forget this. Thank you so much for those of you who supported the last video that I did, the channeling of the goddess Bridget or Saint Bridget. It was a lot for me to step forward to show that side of me in which I have, because I wasn't sure how people were going to take it, and it was just really wonderful to know that it was really well received, and then also that it brought so many of you healing energy. So so great. I'm really blessed that I was able to do that. It's something that I didn't plan, but sometimes that works out the best way. So if you have not checked the video before this from last week from the goddess Bridget, the first physical channeling that I put up on the channel, you might want to check that out. This may be something I will do in the future. I don't know. I haven't made that judgment call yet. But many of you were telling me that you would like to see that again. So there might be a good chance you may. So just wanted to, I'm glad I didn't forget that, because I wanted to make sure that that I mentioned that. Okay, so here we are for the messages for March. We are here to express an urgency of great love. The energies of this month come to you like a great lion with all the strength and power that walks in with a roar and delivers truth with the ability to penetrate greatly and commands great attention and respect to the messages at hand. Within this month, the mighty cosmos are aligning for the reunion of twin flames. So these messages from March are going to be more twin flame specific. This will create a great stirring indeed, and shall cause many who have not chosen to heed messages a very profound and awe-inspiring awakening, in which may be very uncomfortable for some. However, this is meant to give many twins the opportunity to communicate and to reevaluate much of what they've gathered about this connection and their role within the world. The role in the world is based on love and unity. If that role is not based on this, or meaning if your twin is not doing their work, they're not living their lives from that, it will be transformed so that that role can serve its purpose as a healing light from source. So for those of you who are worried about your counterparts, that perhaps, whatever work they're doing or how they're living their lives, that their particular role is definitely not one that's serving the divine or coming from source, and they are living from ego or their purpose, they're approaching it from a place of ego. Please understand that they are absolutely getting the help that they need to turn that around. They are. And you may not have the physical proof of that yet, but certainly March is going to be a very significant month for changes to happen. Those who have received signs, synchronicities, and have chosen to align with their guidance will find that the journey forward is mapped out very clearly now, and so we are bringing about many fruitful opportunities to take action in the physical in order to change what is necessary in order to bring about twin flame unions that are manifested. So I've been hearing from a lot of twins that they are seeing so many number signs and so many signs in general. And I can absolutely say that my jaw has been dropping with the signs that I've been getting. It's just been almost to the point of scary. It really has been. But it's a really awesome thing because it's really telling us as twins that we are making really amazing breakthroughs. That's what it is. We're making huge breakthroughs and that we're on the right track. And remember, like 1111 and a lot of those double numbers, they're gateways. They're gateways, they're breakthroughs. And so much is changing in so little time, in such an accelerated manner. So please know that, as they had said, that so many opportunities will be coming up for you to develop yourself, better yourself, heal yourself. That is also happening with your twin flame in their space, even if you're not communicating right now. And communication, I'm not receiving now, is something that's happening often at all. But the thing is that the opportunities to make those changes become physical are absolutely coming. Those who have not adhered to the changes will find that much of what they are attempting to repeat or continue at a lower vibrational frequency will no longer be able to continue. Okay? Yeah, and I received this as far as my own connection as well, because remember, I'm connected to all of you guys. And the thing is that those who are still stuck in their patterns and they're trying to just continue in that fashion, they are absolutely going to find more and more that it's going to be nearly impossible for them to continue on in the same way from that lower vibration. They're just, things are going to be broken down. Things are going to fall apart. And although, we would say to ourselves, oh my gosh, that's terrible. I'm concerned about my twin. I don't want anything bad to happen to my twin, and so on and so forth. And of course, because we love them, right? We always have our loves there no matter what they're going through, and if we're not speaking. But the thing is that it's very necessary that they go through whatever lessons, even if they're very, very harsh lessons. And for some of them, it will be harsh lessons. And we have to be able to accept that and just stay out of the way, so to speak, and just send love from afar, because that energetic connection is, of course, always there. But we have to just allow them to go through this, because it's the only way that they're going to learn. And this is for some, so for everyone, it's it's going to be kind of different. But if this sounds like you, just know that it's just something that's necessary. It's a part of the journey for them. This may mean ill health or dis-ease. So this can mean opportunities falling apart that would no longer serve, such as loss of prosperity. Circle of friends could also be lost. This could mean that much of what was gained from a 3D paradigm of ego will suddenly begin disappearing. So this sounds a lot like, tower moments. And yes, things like that I have channeled and read in the past as far as the twin flame journey. But for those who have really stuck to the guns and been trying to avoid the guidance they've been getting, they're going to find that avoidance is going to get harder and harder and harder. It's going to get so hard where it's just they're unable to get the support anymore, because the earth has changed, right? The collective is raising everything. We have raised so much. And so, the lower, denser way of living, or the 3D paradigm way of living, is not being supported anymore. So just know that there's no need to be in a state of worry or panic about your counterpart not getting it or not making those changes, because from a divine will sense, they will be forced to make those changes, and this is going to be better for them, hence better, of course, for you both, because you are both moving towards each other. For only abundance can flow from source, which is love. So abundance from ego is no longer energetically supported by the new 5D Earth template. Marriages of karma are still ending, and arrangements of moving to templating locations are underway. Right. So if, for the first one, for those of you who have counterparts who have been, making their prosperity or making their living, it's been from an ego standpoint, those changes will be happening. For those of you who are awakened twin flames, and you really are looking into stepping into your mission full time, you're looking into transitioning into your purpose, those transitions you're going to be receiving everything that you need to be able to do that, because it's about stepping into your passion, stepping into what you love, what brings you joy. It's about being your authentic self here in a life purpose and a service to humanity. Not about the 3D slave to the grind, hating your job and having that deplete your energy and make you miserable. And that's not living. And so this is not where Earth is going. Earth is going from the fact that we are stepping into the love, and that of course includes work and our purpose, our missions. Do not despair for your beloved. Do not despair that you will not receive all that you need in order for your journey to succeed. With the anchoring of the love on Gaia with your beloved, we are providing all, for Source is unlimited. Twin flames are coming into the physical in mass waves during this time period and continuing March, April, May, June. So I'll say that again just so that way you keep this in mind. Of course, detach, but just know March, April, May, June. Look for the assistance while trusting your inner guidance in which we are speaking through. There will be directions that will assist in bringing all together in a timely manner, or AKA divine timing. So yeah, we're having massive waves of twins come together. So whether it's going to be, quote unquote, the exact reunion, it may not be that way, but we'll say it's being pushed, moving forward towards that in a very big way. And so as far as calling in mass waves of twin flames into the physical reality, and whatever, it's all process, but the process is being strongly supported. March, April, May, and June. I said that 3 times now. I didn't even plan on that. So there you go. 3 times, 3 is divine. All is taking place very strongly now. And we are speaking loudly to you both and giving many downloads so that you will soon be aware of the information. And this will help you to make the changes necessary for what is to come up within the months ahead. And I can definitely say that today I actually had a beeping in my right ear. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that today. Let me know. Leave a comment. But I did get a beeping in my right ear, so hence there was a download, and I'm yet to discover what that information holds for me. So that's always exciting. Mind to mind, or telepathy, will be returning stronger than ever. So if you have not been connecting with your beloved from the mental and emotional bodies or telepathy, it's been quiet. Just know that everything has its place. So there's, there were things that were going on behind the scenes that really need tending to, but they are saying that telepathy will be coming back stronger than ever. So that's going to be really interesting. So be open to that. Communication in the physical shall come once again, and for the very first time for some. The healings you are personally completing will be paving the way for reunion in the physical. In order to live with your beloved, we are assisting you with living with your own self. If there has been any dis-ease that would affect your ability for physical union, it is now being eradicated. Now that's something really important to know. If there have been difficulties with prosperity or legal situations, these are also being addressed. We say to you, do not worry that you will not be assisted with all that you require for physical reunion. And I put that in bold here, because I know some of you who I've read, who I've communicated with, that you're going through maybe physical challenges, you're going through maybe mental challenges right now. You're having a hard time believing that you're going to have enough money to get through your divorce. You're not going to have enough money to move to where your beloved is. All these different situations, all these different scenarios, your personal scenarios. And the thing is that please understand and trust the fact that the divine and, the angelics, they are supporting you. And all you need to do is keep on putting those requests out there, those that you call prayers, requests. So put out those prayers, put out those requests for that extra assistance, and you will definitely receive That's for sure. And I get lots of different confirmations of the prayers that Twin Flames put out there. And I think it's a really awesome thing to be able to have a reading session with someone and to let them know that, hey, Archangel Michael heard that you asked that you wanted such and such and such and such, and Michael was confirming, well, we are currently doing that. And I think it's just a really great incentive, and it gives you confidence and reassurance and peace that your prayers are absolutely not going on deaf ears, and they are being put into action. So you may not see the gifts of that yet, but they're certainly being put into action. We are aware of all of your personal situations, and we are answering your requests for assistance for yourself and your beloveds. March, you will understand the power of this as you see the strong unfolding of destiny. So these are some key things that I'm getting here from March. The unfolding, the destiny, the synchronistic unfolding in the physical. March is really going to be revealing so much of that. And that's going to be continuing, of course, to move forward, as we move on within the months. This may or may not be living together with your beloved in this particular month. However, you will witness how your changes and your beloved's changes are swiftly transforming and manifesting the groundwork for the new life you will live together. Families will unite and heal. This is a big one for a lot of my clients. The concerns about divorcing karmics, coming together with your twin, bringing children together, families together. Also, how your families will view your twin flame partnership, your reunion. Will they support it? There's a lot of different backgrounds that are happening within twin flame dynamics, genders, backgrounds, and these differences are all there. Let me just say this, to heal templates. It's all about proving that love is love and that there's no limitations with love. And so dynamics such as different backgrounds or age gaps, genders, all of that, they are really very specifically chosen so that way we can bring that out and heal those templates, heal those barriers. That's what this is about. These are the ascension times to really bring the love and unite. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that. All templates will be healing of Christ consciousness as the twin flame reunion aligns. Family lineages will heal and transform. So whatever has happened within your family lineage, any patterns that have been passed down, I always recommend DNA healing or DNA lineage clearing. All of that will very much help. The twin flames coming together into reunion will absolutely heal everyone around that union. So your family will benefit, will be, I would say, activated from your love, from that Christ consciousness, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. So if you do have worries about family, either putting families together or how your families will perceive your reunion, please know that it's not a worry that's necessary whatsoever, because it's meant to bring healing to both sides. Okay? Locations also that require lifting further into 5D consciousness will receive the benefit of your love and unity, as well as many who will benefit from your joint mission. So those of you who you'll be moving to certain locations, perhaps your beloved will be moving to where you are, you will be moving to where they are, whatever you've chosen. Please know that that location is going to feel very, very familiar to you. So if you haven't taken a trip there yet, when you do, you'll feel the familiar feelings of there. You'll feel the comfort of there. You'll know, okay, I belong here. And it's because you're truly feeling it from your higher self too, that okay, this is the spot. And it's really strategically picked for you and your beloved. And there will be other twin flames there that will help also raise the energy in that particular area. So we have twin flames. I don't know how many twin flames there are. I know someone had asked me that. I have no idea how many there are, but I know that everyone is in their specific location, and there are obviously a certain number of twins in those locations, and it's there to lift that particular area. And of course, all of them all around the world are there to lift up the planet. Okay, so I highlighted this entire section right here about March, as I would say that this is the big message for this month. March is a turnaround month. This would mean that situations that you may have deemed as hopeless or difficult will miraculously heal and move you forward, which is why it's in the title. Do not view your counterpart as lost for the highest good. So for the highest good, do not view your counterpart as a lost cause. View them as graduating from a difficult schooling in which taught much, and therefore they have gained much to pass forward to others in their stead. The turning of events is the theme of March, and which will set them moving forward into the next few months of significant action. You have committed yourselves in such commendable ways. You have gone through so much and have understood the meanings behind all of your obstacles. You have learned why there has been so much pain in your lives and why you have been led to this point. So that's a really important section there. The turn of events, the turnaround month, how you felt, oh my gosh, maybe some of you were falling into that stuck mode and manifesting more stuck energy. Oh my God, I'm stuck. How am I ever going to get out of this? How are we going to move forward? This doesn't seem like this situation is changing. How will it change? And you got caught up in worrying about how it's going to happen or if it will ever happen. And please know that the angels are saying that March will be a turnaround month, and so you're going to get your answers. You're going to see the unfolding of miracles happen here, and you're going to see all the pieces all put together there, and it's going to be a really wonderful thing. It's going to put you at ease, and it's going to let you know even more so. I'm sure many of you already know, but it's really going to prove to you more that you are supported every step of the way, and this also means your beloved is supported every step of the way as well. Do not look back, stay present and trust, and allow all to unfold in its perfection of glory. Many of you are wondering where your beloved has gone. Have they forgotten? Do they still care? The answer to this is a resounding yes. They are feeling your love, and they are feeling the connection strongly. They are also feeling what is no longer serving strongly. So not only are they feeling your love, they're feeling you, but they are also having it basically come down on them as to, oh my gosh, this is not working and I feel it and there's nothing I can do to try to force this any longer. It's not. So whether it's that they are currently dating someone, whether it's they're in a particular job and it's not working for them, whatever the case may be, they're in a karmic marriage still, and they realize there's nothing I can do to fix this or to get it to work. Whatever that situation is, they're feeling it not a little bit, they're feeling it strongly. It is that urgent push forward, and it is that coming in like a lion energy of just, really being direct and really being very, very clear. So there's no way of ignoring the messages that are coming in. They are being made aware that their old lives that do not reflect pure unconditional love, like they said, will not work any longer. This will cause distress for many, and for others, this will be accepted more easily. So it really all depends, and it depends on the soul's journey. They're saying it depends on the soul's journey throughout the lifetimes and what has been programmed by the ego and what they have not released in order to allow their higher self to take hold and anchor within the 3D vessel. Some will find that their bodies are speaking in order to be heard. For energies that are higher still need to be integrated by the physical body. And for some, this process is still incomplete. So they may be feeling aches and pains, headaches, digestive issues, immune problems, feeling extra tired, really feeling like they're coming down with colds or flu-like symptoms. And this is all trying to get them to understand that they are going through really huge or significant changes within their body, because if their physical bodies are changing, the energy component of them is changing, their light body is changing, and so the physical body still needs to integrate it all and that also means that there's a lot of pushing out of old toxins. It's physical toxins, so it could be things like chemicals and whatever they're taking in. Their diet may need to change. It's also emotional and mental toxins that are coming out, and those are things are also they're going to have to acknowledge those and be able to release that. So they're going through that. You may have gone through it already. Maybe you're still currently going through that and finishing that up more. But now it's their turn. Your beloved who's awakening, if you're the one who's watching this who's awakened, and so they need to be able to get through that, and they will get through that, and they have that support from the divine. The divine will bring their messages through in ways that will bring clarity. This is because twin flame unions are being called very urgently by Mother, Father, God in order to assist Gaia with her transition into 5D consciousness where she has originally vibrated at. So you see, unions must be able to provide this anchoring of higher love in the physical reality in order to complete this ascension process. Your role is needed. Believe and know that all is being communicated. Let the lion roar. Let the truth be clarified strongly. Let this unfolding bring you to your destination where you and your beloved shall bring a new way of life and love to those who are still suffering. Thank you all, and we are here to assist in all matters. Angels, angels, angels. So those are the messages for March, guys, and I have to say that I never have felt such a urgency for these twin flame unions now. Let me know how you're receiving this, because I know so many of you are receiving correctly, even if you're not trusting it. But I really feel it's all being pushed together very, very quickly now and very strongly. And unions are being called, so many of them are going to be called in. I really feel like March, April, May, June, and then going into the summer months. Now, like they said, it may not be the fact that you're jumping into housing arrangements and having families right away, like that. But it's a matter of getting the ball rolling in the physical. Okay, so I just want you to just understand that we're getting the physical union process rolling, the ball rolling. And that the result of that will be the physical living part of it. But if you have not seen how in the world this is going to be possible because of X, Y, and Z, the main messages to keep in mind is that you're going to be seeing some really radical changes and radical solutions to some of the things that have been obstacles for you personally, and for them personally, or for each other. So whatever those things are, please know and trust that when there's divine will, there's a way. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I want to finish with that. Of course, I'm going to finish off with what I usually say at the end of all my videos, but let's just, I want to stop the messages at that point. Is when there's divine will, there's a way. And I think that's something that I want to echo for you for March. Okay? So please remember, oh my God, okay, synchronicity. I just looked down 3322. Bam. Okay. I got first dibs there. I want to see if anyone else got any other synchronicities. But like I always say, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings, everybody. And I will see you all next Sunday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.